Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Rick Porcello is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
At the plate, Cameron Maben, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Zero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. Full count still.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Odrisamer Despaigne will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
He's going, he's going, he's going.
Pitch outside, the throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The 2-0. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The 2-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 44 RBIs. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. Doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. They'll come in here at 259 with 36 home runs and 83 runs batted in. swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 37 on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy on the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we could say that on the air.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 1-0. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Hit out towards second. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Bullet back up the middle. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute, one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Striding in, Derek Dietrich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Stepping in now, Johnny Givotella, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Santana comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Standing in, Martin Prado, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Porcello sets. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they are on the board as the run scores from second and narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Batting 8. Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Lewis Brinson trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Missed with a slider.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Ryan Holiday.
Standing in now, Brian Holiday. Popped him up. Moreland waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Marlins 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maben in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. The lifetime history with Adrisimar Despaigne. He's gone 2 for 5. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Cameron Maybin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Cameron Maybin goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Well, it started off as a nice play as he barehands the ball, but I think he got so excited that he doesn't square himself properly to make an accurate throw to first. That's a tough error to take, but you're expected to make that play at this level.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at ball 1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Brian.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Porcello sets. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Fouled away. Realmuto might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold him.
Ball two.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Rojas on third with two out. Grounded to third. Nunez comes up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Marlins lead one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rojas right there, throws in time, and that's out number 1. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Maben moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try. pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Popped him up. Anderson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. A 1 pitch on its way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Derek Dietrich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
32, Derek Dietrich.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Striding in once again, Johnny Giavotella. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Ready now for the Marlins. Martin Prado looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Straight 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Brian Holiday, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Fenway in a moment. Into the box now, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Domingo Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Cameron Maybin. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. Bat's coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Two and one now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Pedroia. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Drilled to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Porcello sets, 1-0 on its way. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Set. Here's the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he fouls this one off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out toward right field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 15, DUSTIN, PEDROIA.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in once again, Johnny Giavotella. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Johnny Giavotella.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Popped up. Pedroia has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin.
Digging in and looking for more, Martin Prado. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson.
Go get him. Come on, Fox.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Go, guys.
Into the box, Brian Holiday. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Don't let him score.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Shut him down now.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Prado on second. Brinson at first. 2 out in the inning. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's Starlin Castro, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. 2 down, runners at first and second. Missed with a slider.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Red Sox 4 and the Marlins 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, XANDER.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Set to deliver on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit to short. Rojas is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Turned on down the line. Right to Prado. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
up next for the Rangers, left fielder,
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
now batting, center fielder, Domingo.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-1 to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. One left for the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
47, Tyler Thornburg.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Nope. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Line towards center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Martin Prado now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Lewis Brinson.
So striding in, Lewis Brinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. The bunt attempt is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Brad Ziegler will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Brad Ziegler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, Devo, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a strike. He's set.
Runner,
Here comes
runner,
the 1-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
Nope,
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
2-1.
Count was 2-1.
3 balls and a strike that counts to Moreland.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's the 3-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
So that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 hit to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 5-3. Carson Smith been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Holiday. And he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Three and 0 now. Miguel Rojas is on deck. Three and 0 count. Here it comes, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Ready for another chance. Miguel Rojas, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The 1-0 delivery, and he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Ready for another shot now, Starlin Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Maben stands at third with one gone in the inning. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Mm. 3-2. Brian Anderson is on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. And Moreland will take this one to the bank himself, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 25, Junichi Tozawa.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brinson ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Well, that's one way to lead an inning off when the game is tied. The manager would have liked for him just to get on base so that one of his teammates could bring him home, but he does it almost all on his own as the ball goes off the wall and he hustles into third with a triple.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Now here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. No outs, nobody on. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Ready with another 0-2. And that one just missed outside. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2. 2-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Ranging back is Maben. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And they take a 7-5 lead.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 0-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Maben is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Next up for the Red Sox, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Ready with the 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We return to Fenway Park after this. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Riding in once again, Johnny Giavotella. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrel, he's a .333 hitter.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now another 2-2. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Martin Prado now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fouled away. Giavatella aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This pitch is popped up. Nunez is there for it. 1 out. Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. One out and a runner on second base. Three and one. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Up next from Miami, Brian Holiday.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First offering on its way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Kimbrel's ready. First pitch on its way. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. He's got it, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-5 tonight's final. Boston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carson Smith wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Craig Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 48th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.